Okay, Cancer, welcome. Welcome to March. So, a lot going on this March. I will say there's quite a lot of energy in Pisces and Aries. That's going to be hitting you in that ninth house, 10th house area. And we're going to talk more about that as we get into the extended. But really, what that has to do with is who do you believe you are? Who are you becoming? And also, how is that showing up then in the world, right? Ninth house into 10th house. We have a new moon in Pisces happening that's hitting your ninth house. And as we get into March, we're going to have a lot of energy around Aries. We do have a new moon in Pisces happening. We have a stellium in Pisces happening, which is basically 3 or more planets in a sign. Okay. And that is going to be hitting your ninth house of belief and truth. So there's going to be some kind of light shed on a truth for you. I've been seeing that in your readings for a long time, especially as it relates to who you are in the world. And that there's going to be more energy in Aries, which is in your 10th house of career. So there's something here about, especially if you're in a Saturn return, all right? If you're in a Saturn return right now, meaning you're 57, 58 years old, then you're going to put in the work to, if you understand that the truth is, you know what, I'm not living my purpose, I'm not doing what I'm here to do in any way, shape, or form. It doesn't just mean about a job. This means about like, am I living life through an authentic lens, or am I living it through a family lens or an archetype that was given to me rather than my natural self? It can show up in your career, okay? Because we are going to have a lot of energy in Aries soon as we move into Aries season. But right now, the stellium in Pisces and the new moon in Pisces are going to be big deals, especially as it relates to who am I? For Cancer, who am I? Am I living the life that I came here to live? And that's definitely the energy of a second Saturn return. It's sort of like you're getting a chance to be like, hold it. I've got about, hopefully like 30 years left on this planet. That would be super awesome. Maybe even 40 years, depending on your health. How do I want to live them? So that's bigger than a job, right? That's bigger than a job. Gratitude. I am seeing this karmic path here. So and this is Saturn, right? So I was just talking about the Saturn return. Divinity. And the talisman, which is the key to your future. So gratitude for having this moment in time where you kind of stop and it's not even stop and smell the roses. It's not even as platitude rich as that. It's much more like wait a second. I'm making some pretty big decisions right now, or it feels like pretty big decisions are coming across my path, right? Are we going to choose destiny or fate? Fate is what happens when we go, la, 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 I don't want to know. And destiny is what happens when we're prepared, when we're open for the new thing, for the new beginning, for that. And I feel like some of you, since we're talking about the ninth house, it is about our own truth. It's about who we purport to be, but also recognizing your own connection to the divine is really the key to this, to creating, to choosing, rather than the victim archetype of like, life is just happening to me and I don't have any say in it and all of that. And no shame, okay? Because we all go through it. It's sort of like, where are you on that ladder? Are you in that place of like, everything just sucks and I'm not in control of anything? And is that your truth, or the truth, the new truth that's coming through in March is like, oh, wait a second. I can co-create with the universe. The universe is here to work with me. The energies of astrology give me direction and, ability to embrace opportunities when they show up, helps me prepare. So let's see where we're going here with the reading. 4 of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Five of Cups, oof, the Eight of Swords, and the World. We are done holding back. Okay, Cancer, I feel like you're done holding back. There is a decision, a big decision that is showing up. I'll look at timing and everything like that, but there is a big decision that's showing up. Well, let's just do it right now, Mary Jo. Could be with a fixed sign: Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. In time for Cancer season. In time for your birthday, darling. So this is, I got that. Did I get that for, I think I got that for another sign too, that it was like, oh, Aries. It was in time for their birthday. And this is like in time for your birthday or something like that. There's a big shift that's happening. Cancer, you are end of June into July. We do have in May, we do have Jupiter moving into Gemini, which is a big deal. That is that ruling planet of that ninth house, which is where you have Pisces. The ruling planet of the ninth house is Jupiter. And you, though, have Pisces there. You do have Pisces in there. Pisces in there, if you're, especially if you're Cancer rising, you'll have Pisces being connected to that ninth house, like I was saying before. And there is something about trying to understand who I am. Some of you may just be hitting your Saturn return. Okay, some of you may just be hitting that Saturn return. So there is something here, or it's just starting to make its treasures known. You are really holding yourself back. Okay, holding yourself back. There's a fear around making a choice. There's a fear around making a decision here. Especially because we're talking about a Pisces stellium right now. Pisces is not tangible. So what will happen if I make this decision? Well, there's a lot of ways it could go. And that's maybe what's holding you back here. Ace of Swords. Yep. So I like this Ace of Swords. Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands. I don't think you like this Ace of Swords. I think you've seen the truth and are like, oh, wow, I've got a lot of work to do, or I'm holding on to old patterns. During the day, it's fine. I can embrace it. But then in the middle of the night, I'm like, what am I doing? Or why am I choosing something that's so nebulous, I'm unable to really pin it down? Fool. Six of Swords. Queen of Swords. Oh. Could be an Aquarius. Remember what I said about fixed signs? Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Libra who's going to show you the way. Air sign who's going to show you the way. Five of Pentacles, Page of Wands, King of Pentacles. I've been seeing this progression a lot. This progression, and also Knight of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. So there's something here about like, all right, I'm choosing my truth. Ace of Swords is the truth. We're talking about Jupiter. Jupiter is the energy of the truth. So this kind of experience is like, okay, I'm following my path and I'm getting free. There is a consequence to it. There is a life left behind. There is a financial situation that maybe that's one of the reasons you've been holding back. It's like a life left behind. But I got to tell you, you're not getting to King of Pentacles unless you leave that life behind. Unless you leave that way of thinking behind, because it's only Four of Pentacles big. It ain't the King of Pentacles. In order to get to King of Pentacles, you must take a risk. Especially if you're in that second Saturn return. There's something there about that. Let's see. What did I write down today about risk? Because there's something about this Jupiter transit later this year. And since I know this is for March, but there's something right now that is coming up that is it is the opportunity, or it is the shift that you've been waiting for, There's been already an opportunity, and now there's a lot of self-doubt here. There's a person who's going to help you navigate. And in order to get to that King of Pentacles, Page of Wands, got to have like beginner's mind, right? Got to be able to do that. And I was thinking to myself about Jupiter and this transit moving from Taurus, right? A fixed sign, moving from Taurus into Gemini. And Gemini is about learning new stuff. Okay. Page of Wands is definitely learner's mind. And so what keeps you small is not choosing to take a risk because of fear of uncertainty. That's what keeps you small. This comes from family or societal programming about what's acceptable. And part of the ninth house, especially with Pisces there, is about belief systems that we plug ourselves into. And then when that Saturn, when all of that stellium, that energy in Pisces and the new moon in Pisces is basically saying, hey, it's time for you to examine that. All right. Examine why you've chosen a certain path, because your soul is saying there is a different path here for you. And you're like, okay, yeah, but I chose this path. Why? I feel like that's what's going on here. Why did I choose the path? And then there's this sense of like, well, it's the tried and true. But is it? Have you become, I mean, this is not the only measure of things, but have you become the King of Pentacles by choosing the same thing over and over again? So that may be the kind of impetus here that some of you are looking to do, is to create stability in your life, this is Capricorn, and no, it's Taurus energy. All right. Taurus energy. Interesting, because we're talking about the fixed signs of moving from a Taurian kind of experience into an Aquarian. Big picture. Taurus, Gemini's in Taurus, or Jupiter is in Taurus right now. And that is about, how have I planted the seeds for the future? Have I planted the right seeds for my future? Or have I continued to choose the same thing that doesn't really yield anything? How do I know that? Because I've experienced it. What's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. So some of you are going to be coming to this awareness of, holy shit, I can't do that again. I can't make that choice again. I can't do it, but I don't know what the new thing is, right? I can't do it, but I don't know what the new thing is. So at first there's a sense of freedom that's coming in. And then I'm going to explore this person. So the Six of Swords and the Queen of Swords, this person has already done this. They know how to drive the boat. Okay. They know what to do. And I get the feeling that there's going to be, this could be a business opportunity. This could be a love opportunity, but and with an air sign, but this is also very, very much about life choices, big life choices here. So talk to me about this Queen of Swords. Seven of Cups. There's the uncertainty. Ace of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. King of Swords. I feel like this person is offering love. Ace of Cups is very, especially with the seven of Cups there. Ace of Cups is very nebulous as to what that is. It could be friendship. It could be opportunities. This person is, you might not know what they want from you. Seven of Cups. Give it some time. Seven of Pentacles. If you're planting new seeds, this person is a good person to do that with. And there is the opportunity for love here. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. But right now we're thinking about the bigger picture. We're thinking about, we're spitballing, we're, coming up with new ideas or something like that. Why? Okay, so talk to me more about this Ace of Cups. Five of Wands. King of Wands. Oh, interesting. Knight of Wands. And the Three of Wands. This person, I feel like this is also an opportunity for you, Cancer, to connect with this person on a personal level and a spiritual level, which I think you do. I think you're very evenly matched here. And on a physical level, there's something physical here with the Seven of Pentacles. It can be about money, or it can literally be physical. I feel like this person has another person, or another person coming in. They may not see that person yet. All right. They may not know that person's coming in. I almost feel like this has to do with your decision. If you decide that you don't want a love relationship with this person, there's another person ready to come in for them. And so you kind of have to decide, is this somebody who is going to be a life partner with you, or because that's a possibility with that Ace of Cups. All right. By the end of this month. Wow. Okay. I'm doing this. All right. So back it up to February, back up the truck. So I'm doing, this reading for March, but, at the end of this month, we do have a full moon in Virgo, right? And Virgo is about planting the seeds for the future. Virgo is about making decisions in my daily living. How I'm going to spend my days is how I spend my life. And I feel like you're making some big decisions around that by the end of this month. I also feel like this person, their person is going to come in quickly depending on your decision. So it's not like you're keeping this person from love. Don't think you have that kind of power. I feel like this person is on a timeline that is inviting in love. That's the thing that they're working on. Whether it's you or it's somebody else is kind of up to you a little bit, meaning they're not going to know the difference whether you made a choice or not unless you tell them. Okay, they're not going to know the difference here. I just want to clarify one more thing. The Page of Wands here. Talk to me about this Page of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. Wow. King of Cups. Star. Chariot. There you are. Three of Swords. Death. And the Queen of Cups. Yeah. Okay. So I do see there could be two people for you too, because I do feel that you may have chosen to walk away from another water sign, probably a Scorpio, could be an Aquarius, could be Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, right? Taurus, Leo, not Libra, Taurus, Leo. This person has, I feel like you've made a decision to end a thing, but now it's sort of like I'm making a decision about what the next thing is. It just feels like it's all on top of each other, right? It feels like the one to the other happens very quickly. Six of Swords is pretty quick, right? 6 weeks. So we're at the end of March if we're talking about that. But by the end of this month, I feel like there's some kind of decision point. That full moon in Virgo is going to illuminate a decision point for you. Okay. So let's keep going. I'm going to look at how this all plays out, give you some advice about making this choice, talk about what you don't see coming, and go deeper into the next 30 days. All right. Link is below if you want to continue on. I will see you over there, Cancer. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.